We're drawing the lower lip line, and I give it a little bit of a turn in so that I don't have to deal with the teeth back here. And then we're going to drop it down so that we can show some upper teeth. I like to do the upper teeth versus the lower teeth, but I don't really know why. I guess it's just habit more than anything.
When you smile, it's usually you just hear your teeth, you know what it is.
Maybe that's why it's more people. Yeah.
A lot of older men show their lower instead of their upper teeth later on in life.
Think so? Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now I got some ridges here. I got to get rid of those ridges. I'll be able to see. All right. So I've cut in the upper lip. Now, I don't really like to cut in at a 90 degrees. I like to cut in at about a 45. And start relieving some of that wood. Just keep going deeper. And I don't know how deep to tell you to go. We don't want to go too deep because we've got to get teeth in there yet, but we want a fairly thick lip in the middle, but it's got to be a little thicker than we might think because we're going to have to put in our snot trough. Or, as you said, what's the name of that?
Vermilion.
No.
Vermilion.
Vermilion? Is that
This
it?
is right here, vermilion. That's
Is that
this.
Okay.
I was thinking vermilion.
Vermilion is here. Oh, you mean
Yeah.
this spot right here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now I got to cut the
I'm not
sides
sure right now.
into the corner. And if you wanted buck teeth, you could probably leave it right there actually, and make that the bottom of the teeth. But we don't want buck teeth. That's too easy. We're going to start. This is the lower lip line, so we're going to start our cut down here, so that it flattens off those teeth a little bit. There we go. And then we'll continue that cut. We already cut the upper lip. There we go. Trying to leave that lower lip line on there. When we're all done, it should still be there. Remember that upper lip got to be cut at that 45-degree angle. Not a stop cut straight down in. All right. So we still got some ridges here.
I'm guessing that's correct.
We would have this other nostril all cut in here too before we moved on to the mouth. Because there's not much more that we're going to do to that upper lip, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the bottom of the teeth, they go straight across.
The other one I like here is Carno's. But you gotta make reservations.
If we were to turn them up, it would be cartooning, it would be distortion. Because you look, I don't think I've ever seen anybody, you might have, where the teeth turn up. You know, they go straight across.
Yeah.
All right, so now what we're going to do is cut off the bottom of the teeth. Across. Try not to cross the line. But if we do, it's not a big thing. As long as you don't go too far. And then middle kind of deep and let it come up out of the wood without crossing our lower lip line. Go in fairly deep. And I do what I call twirling the knife, where I push it down in here and then turn it around to get that chip out. Now I could have done that with a gouge too, but I would have had to look for the right gouge. And I just want to go just deep enough so that there's shadow. And it looks like, you know, if you go too deep, then you can actually see the width of your teeth. And so now you gotta get a gouge in there and take the inside out, you know. Yeah. So, and that's too much trouble. Yeah. All right. So now what's wrong with our teeth is that they go off to the side in infinity. We got to turn them so that they go in. Now, just as we did up here, we took a chip out, you know, so there's 2 chips right here. To clear this wood out of here, we took another chip, so there's 3 chips, and we're going to take a chip out of the corner of the teeth. So there's 4 chips, and if we do the other side too, there's 8 chips. So chip carving is important in realistic or in caricature faces, and we do even more. We're going to do at least 10 that I can think of, and then we're going to take a chip out of each corner of the tongue as well, so 12. The chip out, the other 2 chips I was talking about is in the ears, behind the tab of the ear. All right, so let's turn these just like we've done before. We go into the corner, deepen it up, let it come up out of the wood someplace out here, keeping that 45 on the upper lip, and then on the lower lip we can just go straight in with a stop cut. Okay, and I don't know that it makes too much difference which direction we go, up or down. Gotta get it in there. Get that chip out of there. It's really better to go outside in the sunlight. Get the sun coming over your shoulder to see what you're doing when you're doing these faces, the detail of them.
I had Verizon, to see like every month we can pull $10. It's been a fortune. Yeah.
Trying to get rid of the ridge now. I don't know if that's quite deep enough in the inside corner.
Well, they're on the same dollars.
But we dropped the,
Okay, the other corner.
Everybody gets a piece of satisfaction. And it's all done.
I like that side better for some reason. Not sure why. All right, so now these are our upper teeth, and they go up underneath the upper lid. So what we want to do is undercut, lay the knife down, tip down flat, and pretty much as flat as we can. Bring it around. lift it up just a little bit. And run it around there. See that little piece coming out of there? That's all we really need. I can't see too good here. Just guessing on the right spot. No, it's my eyes, not so much the lights. I don't think better light would help at all.
I give my second light too.
I got dry eye, and which actually means that they tear up. Maybe that's what's happening right now. Starting to get a little bit of tears in my eyes. Well, that does help a little bit. Well, that's the